5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. My friend from Colorado, thank you for the time. I appreciate the opportunity today to be on the House floor and talk about H.R. 5636, the Flatside Wilderness Enhancement Act, to preserve the wilderness areas for future generations of Arkansans. On October 19, 1984, President Ronald Reagan signed into law the Arkansas Wilderness Act, which set aside the first wilderness areas in the state of Arkansas. One of those wilderness areas created by this act was Flatside, which is located in both Perry and Saline County, both of which are in my district. In 2005, the U.S. Forest Service recommended that these 640 acres be included in the National Wilderness Program, stating that adding these lands to the wilderness program would establish a more logical and manageable boundary for these areas and is consistent with the Forest Management Plan. This measure is a first step in enhancing Flatside. Additional measures are being considered to study other U.S. forest lands that are suitable for addition to the area adjacent to Flatside. We're also working to restore certain adjacent areas that were in former private ownership to native species. Perry County offers something very special for Arkansans, visitors young and old alike, seeking a unique, authentic outdoor recreation experience. This tourism has had a positive effect on Arkansas's economy, especially in these largely rural counties. By increasing the wilderness area and promoting it, Arkansas, especially in Perry County, can attract more people to enjoy these natural resources and continue the trend of tourism's positive impact on Arkansas's economy. It's important to note that this bill is narrowly tailored to only place lands carefully selected by the U.S. Forest Service into the wilderness area. It will not affect any private property. On a personal note, Mr. Speaker, this bill is of particular importance to me because as a young Senate staffer working on the Hill in 1984, I was able to work with then Senator Dale Bumpers from Arkansas and Representative Ed Bethune offices and help secure the passage of the Arkansas Wilderness Act in the Senate. What a treat 3 decades later for me now to represent the 2nd District of Arkansas and see this good work continue while also being able to recognize my predecessor, former Congressman of Arkansas's 2nd District, Ed Bethune. I believe naming this tract for Congressman Bethune is a proper way to recognize him for his dedicated service for conservation causes important to the natural state. This enthusiasm is shared by the entire Arkansas delegation. I want to thank my friends, Chairman Bishop, Representative Westerman, for their help in advocating for this bill that's so important to my district, and I urge my colleagues to support it. Thank you, Mr. Lambert, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back the balance of his time. Gentleman from Colorado.
We're prepared to close at this time.
Gentlelady is yielded back the balance of her time.
Then I would also yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back the balance of his time. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and pass the bill H.R. 56